Okay, right now I'm following the red dot, the green dots, and I'm using the red thread. And I'm going to put it here in this hole. And I'm going to disengage the spreader because the spreader is on. So now I'm going to lift it up and disengage it and thread the spreader. Okay, so there it is. It's already threaded. It's that simple, that easy. I'm going to place it under the pressure foot to begin. Start sewing. Okay, like I say, what you're going to do is already threaded the machine or follow all the green dots, and you see right here, this was on like this, so I had to take it off and thread inside that needle right there, and I'll show you a better look of it. Okay, so now I'm going to start sewing the machine. See if y'all can see a better look at the machine. And if y'all, like I said, if y'all see my other videos, I already show how to thread the other needles, so you don't have to rethread it if you watch the 2 videos at first. And I also want to say this tweezer is really good. This is the type of tweezer. I want to say this is a really good tweezer. Let me turn off the lights so y'all can see better. This is a really good tweezer. This is the tweezer that they use in the industry. So I just want to quickly mention that. Alright. So I'm going to start. I'm going to close the machine. And I'm going to start threading. I'm going to put down my pressure foot. Put on the machine. And I'm going to thread first. Okay. Now I'm going to take a piece of fabric. So now we're going to test the fabric. And before we start sewing on the fabric, I have to change the tension. So I'm going to change it to A. You could either change it to A or B, but I'm going to use A because I have my needle in the B position. Now, if you wanted a wider stitch, you change it. You place the needle in A position, but my needle right here is placed in the B position. So that's why I have to use tension A. So, we're going to test the fabric and see how it turns out. So I'm going to raise my pressure foot, place the fabric underneath, place my pressure foot down, and start sewing. Okay, there's how it is. Right now I don't like how it is sewn very well, but I don't like how it is with the fabric because I really need to go in the fabric. Before I was sewing like this, but I have to sew more in the fabric. So I'm going to raise up the pressure foot again so I could get a better finish. Because you can see the threads are showing out the edge of the fabric, and I don't want that. I want it to be more in, so I'm going to sew more in. Okay, it looks like it didn't make any difference. I still got the same results. So it means that the tension is probably loose. And the tension on the yellow, which is threaded on red, the yellow thread, and the tension on the green. So I'm going to tighten up the tension a little bit to give it a better, you know. I just tighten up my tension. I raise it up a little bit because I really wanted to sew really well. Okay, so you see that looks a whole lot better than before. But like if I want to tighten up the tension, I could always go up if I'm not satisfied. So there you have the 3-threaded overlock stitch. Okay, so before I want to show you a before and after. Okay, this is before. This is when my tension was loose, and this is after when I tighten it a little bit. So it's a little better.